Best AI in 2026, GPT-5, Claude, or Gemini, tested with real tasks. Three AI giants, all claiming to be the best. But which one should you actually use for your work, studies, and side hustles in 2026? I tested all three for an entire week using the same tasks. The results genuinely surprised me. GPT-5, Claude, and Gemini are more different than most people realize, and choosing the wrong one is costing people hours every single week. Point 1. What is different about GPT-5? GPT-5 is OpenAI's latest model and the biggest jump they have made in years. The most impressive thing is its automatic mode switching. It detects when your question is simple and answers instantly. When it is complex, it automatically switches to a deeper thinking mode. You do not set this manually, it just happens. For a student writing an assignment, this means faster, simple answers but genuinely thoughtful long-form analysis when needed. Point 2. Claude's biggest strength, long documents. Claude is made by Anthropic and it absolutely dominates when it comes to reading and analyzing long documents. You can paste an entire research paper, a 50-page report, or a full legal document, and Claude actually understands the whole thing. Where GPT-5 sometimes summarizes by just pulling intro and conclusion, Claude reads with more depth. For students and professionals dealing with heavy reading, this is a massive advantage. Point 3. Gemini's secret weapon, Google integration. Gemini is Google's AI, and its biggest advantage is that it is plugged into the entire Google ecosystem. It can access your Gmail, Google Drive, Google Docs, and live search results from the web. If you live inside Google's tools for work or study, Gemini is the most practical choice. No other AI gives you this level of real-time personal context integration for free. Point 4. Coding and technical tasks. For coding, GPT-5 and Claude are very close. Both can debug code, write functions, and explain errors clearly. Claude tends to give cleaner explanations of why something is wrong, which is better for learning. GPT-5 tends to just fix it and move on, which is better when you are in a hurry. Gemini, with its Google search integration, can pull in the latest documentation, which helps with newer frameworks. Point 5. Creative writing and content. Claude wins creative writing clearly. Its tone is more natural, less robotic, and it follows nuance better. If you are writing scripts, blog posts, emails, or social media content, Claude produces the most human-sounding output. GPT-5 is good but tends to follow a predictable structure. Gemini is the weakest here unless you are writing something tied to current events. Point 6. Which one is free and how much do they cost? All three have free tiers. GPT-5 free tier is limited and the full power requires ChatGPT Plus at around 1,700 rupees per month. Claude free tier is generous and Claude Pro is also around 1,700 rupees per month. Gemini has the most generous free tier because it is backed by Google's infrastructure. For students on a budget, start with Gemini free plus Claude free. Point 7. The honest winner. There is no single winner. Use GPT-5 for quick answers and auto-switching tasks. Use Claude for long documents, deep analysis, and creative writing. Use Gemini when you need live information or work heavily in Google Workspace. Most professionals who know AI well use two of these regularly, switching based on the task. Now you know exactly when to use each AI. Stop wasting time with the wrong tool for the wrong task. Subscribe if you want more of these honest, practical breakdowns. And drop a comment. Which AI do you use the most right now? Let me know.